Hello YouTube, today we're going to be talking about oil catch cans. My personal opinion is that oil catch cans are one of the best mods that you can do to your car, and unfortunately they don't come pre-installed. Oil catch cans are designed to send the air back into your intake system while keeping the small particles re-entering into your engine. For those who are not familiar with oil catch cans, I'm just going to summarize it just to give some information about it. When the pistons in your engine move up and down, there are some combustion gases in the chamber that actually pushes out into the positive crankcase ventilation system. This is known as blow-by. So you basically install the oil catch can between your crankcase ventilation system and air intake system in between to catch the small particles to keep your engine clean. Of course, other parts such as your intake manifold and throttle body, even EGR if you have a diesel car, these parts are going to get affected. Have a look at my throttle body after 30,000 miles when I took it off. So all I'm trying to do is keeping my components and engine chamber as clean as possible. And in the past I used to have a smaller version of oil catch can, which I used it for quite a few thousand miles. But because the inlet and outlet ports were quite small, I felt like there was a need for extra flow in the oil catch can, so that's why I purchased one of these Man Proven 200 copy ones, not the original one. As you can see, I just cut out some extra filters to wrap around the filter mesh and then put a scourer in the filter just to increase the efficiency of the filter. The reason I'm switching to this slightly bigger oil catch can is to increase the hose size, which is going to regulate the internal pressure a little bit better, I believe. But I have to say, quite a few design flaws caught my eye as soon as I opened the packaging on this oil catch can. As you can see, I put a scourer inside and then wrapped around with a floss filter style wrapping around the filter to keep it in better efficiency. Also, I believe I'm going to be struggling to install it because it has a slightly bigger body, so I'm going to try to find a way of installing this properly. And this is a small ball valve that I discovered actually it goes onto the drainage. You just screw it, and it, because it's soft plastic, it literally, the female side of the valve actually fits perfectly into the output of the oil drain plug, and some hose clips to secure the hoses. And that's pretty much it. The rest of the stuff in the box is all sorts of extra stuff from my garage, so they don't really come with the filter itself. And I'm planning to put a small masking tape on that floss filter to keep it in place. And also on the side, as you can see, I put another scourer that I cut it in half and then put on the side to catch the last bit of mist or oily soot. As you can see, that plastic bit there, it was originally pushing on that side, called the pressure regulator, but unfortunately after a thorough inspection it didn't seem to be working properly, so I completely took it off, and then piece of plastic surrounds the kind of like oil ring, and then put a water bottle lid, glued it, and then closed it back into the side, the outlet port, and then I believe it's going to be slightly more efficient than what it was before. My old oil catch can was doing a good job, to be fair, but again, problem was with the hose sizes. The ports were quite small. Even the largest one came with the catch can wasn't big enough, so that's the reason I wanted to replace it. An installation process again takes a bit of a time. You need to spare quite a few hours for it to do a good job on that. I just want to let you know that this is the only mode that I did to my car in the engine compartment. Nothing else literally installed to increase horsepower or anything else. I'm not interested in anything else but to keep my car well maintained and clean. Every couple of thousand miles, when I emptied the oil catch can, this is what came out. The scourer in the catch can actually catches the soot and gunky stuff mostly, and then sometimes it comes like slightly darker yellow color, sometimes brownish, but it does the job well. And as you can see, the size comparison, the one on the left, my old catch can, had small ports, a ½ inch size, and the new one has 1 inch in size, so it's going to be breathing better, I think, helping the PCV system. And a few brackets needed to be installed. After struggling on my own, I asked for help to a friend of mine, came around and helped me with installation. As BMW doesn't really allow us to work in a spacious area in the engine compartments. Having seen some people installing catch cans on their M cars, I think we've got enough space to work on in BMW's F-Series cars. I definitely recommend this to everyone, regardless of their engine type, size, whether it's petrol or diesel. This really is a good device, a little helper for your engine if you're keeping your car for a certain amount of time. Thanks for watching the video. Again, please share your comments and ask any questions to improve our knowledge in BMW world. See you in the next video.